us on the programme today. Let's move on now, though. And in a post today on Truth Social, US President Donald Trump has said that the fastest way to end the humanitarian crisis in Gaza is for Hamas to surrender and release the hostages. This comes as Trump's Middle East envoy Steve Witkoff has arrived in Jerusalem in a bid to salvage the Gaza ceasefire talks and tackle a humanitarian crisis being reported in the enclave, where a global hunger monitor has warned that famine is unfolding. The meeting takes place as Israel faces mounting international pressure over Gaza. Indirect ceasefire talks between Israel and Hamas have been deadlocked since last week, with both sides trading blame for the impasses. Well, joining us on the programme, Ali Emma Bushback, a Middle East researcher, live from Cairo. Ali, as always, thank you for your time. Of course, these comments from Trump is a rhetoric that we have heard. Of course, efforts from the US to find a deal have stalled. Both countries, or both groups at least, the Israeli government and Hamas, saying that the other is to be blamed. Where do you see this situation, and maybe a last-ditch attempt from Steve Witkoff to try and salvage a deal?
Thank you, Joshua. The thing is, the situation is escalated incredibly in the Palestine and especially in Gaza. While today Witkoff has been reached Jerusalem among the protest for the captive's family, they are receiving him and they are sending for him the message to practice the pressure on Benjamin Netanyahu to accept the new deal with Hamas. While also Witkoff and the mediator Egypt and Qatar, also America, they are waiting for the response for Hamas, and they are hoping it will be a positive response. The international community deeply criticized the Israelis' policy on the ground, particularly about the starvation and the humanitarian crisis in Gaza, which increased day after day. The report leaked from Gaza, it's showing the worst situation on the ground. That's lead several of Western country to recognize Palestinianhood as a symbolic politician ways to practice the pressure on Israel. And in my opinion, and now they are Witkoff going to meet Benjamin Netanyahu, despite there is no information about what they are going to discuss, and the schedule of the meeting is related to what. But most of the Israeli news outlets, they are confirming it's the agenda of this meeting. It will be the discussion about the Gaza, especially humanitarian aid, about the Gaza Humanitarian Foundation that was deeply lambasted by the international community, and the crime has been committed in the side.
Ali, I'm conscious of how much time we have, and I do want to circle back to Trump's comments and get your opinion on them. He says that the humanitarian situation will be resolved if Hamas surrenders and gives back the hostages. Do you think that it's as simple as that?
Joshua, before Donald Trump, he went to Scotland, and he saw the picture that from Gaza and the starved people. He deeply impacted about this picture, despite he recognized there is a famine in Gaza and there is a starvation in Gaza. And I guess his tweet or his social media post is just only to help Benjamin Netanyahu among the wave of international recognition of Palestinian statehood. He trying to save Benjamin Netanyahu from this, and because as Benjamin Netanyahu, he caught between a rock and a hard place. So now his tweet is to save the Benjamin Netanyahu and to maintain the Benjamin Netanyahu coalition government.
Yes, Ali, I'm sorry to interject once again. We are unfortunately out of time, but thank you as always for your insights and your time there. We move away from the Middle East and head now over to North America, where President